Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Sorry if I just got my big old head in the way. Today I am going to start planning for May. I've already picked out this item, so if you're new here, for each month, at the beginning you have a blank page. Again, this is a Hobonichi cousin Evec system. And I do like a vision board. And I've already got some things together here off to the side, so that I wouldn't take as much time sitting here trying to find what I wanted to use. So I had found this in a magazine, and it has some pretty flower petals and stuff. It says, people often say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I say that the most liberating thing about beauty is realizing that you are the beholder. Salma Hayek. So I am going to put this down as my base. Yeah, come on, tape. If my tape wants to work. Work, tape, work. It's getting down near the end, and I gotta buy some more. And for some reason, it does not want to work with me. So, I already cut this down to fit my page. And there's a little ant. Or something. Okay. And then this is artist tape. You can get it from Amazon. Just do a search for artist tape if it's something you want to use. I got several different sizes of this. And we put it right here to help keep this in the book, because over time, flipping pages, more gets on it, it kind of will start curling up if you don't have it down good. And these pages are kind of thin. Sorry if my big head gets in the way, guys. Just trying to see to cut this off. So the pages will curl a little bit, or not the pages, but the edges here will curl a bit. So putting some of this down helps keep that from happening. I do this I got that little tip from Linda Loves Creating here on YouTube and Instagram. She also uses a Hobonichi cousin, and I got this idea to do this page from her. So, let's see what we can do. And put these different words and sayings down, things for me to remember, things that I want to do for the month, all kinds of things. So, hint why it's a vision board. And let's see. I think that's kind of good. Yeah. I still see the background pretty good. I still have the little quote there. So we will move along. I don't want to think too much about it or contemplate too much on it, or I might not get it done at all. You know what I'm saying? I won't make a decision, and then it'll take even longer. So I want to just do it, get it on the page, and move on. Don't waste a lot of time contemplating, because that's one of my ways I end up procrastinating sometimes, because it'll be, I'm not sure, I don't want to commit, I'm not sure if that's what I want, and then it ends up paralyzing you, and you don't get done what you intended to do, or it just takes you so long. So one of these days, I'm going to learn how to use some video editing software. My problem is I just don't have a whole lot of time. And what time I do have, I would rather create and keep caught up or get caught up on things. So, kind of is a catch-22, if you know what I mean. Oops. Come up a little too high. There we go. So far, I am loving working in the planner. I can't believe it took me so long to do this. But to be honest, what I thought of as a planner was, you know, just a calendar. Put down your meetings and appointments and things like that. And then people would make it really pretty. And my thought was always, I'd rather spend that time actually doing scrapbooks or other things. And it wasn't until I watched some of Linda's videos about her planning, because at first I didn't. I was watching her for scrapbooking and stuff, but I wasn't necessarily watching her planning videos because I thought, well, I'm not a planner. And then one day I watched one anyway, and I'm going, well, that's a different way of doing planners. That never crossed my mind. And I bought some little ones just to try it. Really enjoyed it and decided for the year to go into a Hobonichi. And she's doing the Evec this year too. I had decided before she said she was doing Evec, just based on how thick if you don't know, an Evec is the same thing as a regular cousin, where the cousin's a whole year in one book. The Evec is 2 books, 6 months at a time. So it's a little bit easier to use. So there is my vision board for the month. So let's move on. And I am going to put down, as soon as I find there's my pen. My my tracking, and I'm going to make sure I put it in the right spot this time. I need that though. So you can see on here that I have not done a lot of the things that I've been tracking. And a lot of it is because of the fact that I've been traveling so much, and more than I even knew I would be, mostly for work. And then I've been house and pet sitting for my friend a few times also, which takes me away from the house. And then on top of that, I had a subscription to Big Picture Classes, and they had announced a couple of months ago that they are closing up as of May 1st. So I've been busy in my free time getting through classes that I had not done, that I kept meaning to get to. So I've been busy doing that because it kind of took priority. But there's only, this is what? The 28th, so there's only 2 more days left to even do them. So I can get hopefully back on schedule a little bit. But I have done some things. And I've been very, very good at doing my exercises. I have a birth defect in my back that causes a bunch of problems. And so the exercises really help me a lot. And you'll see this first column is exercises. I've missed a few days more this month than others. Like February, I didn't miss 1 single day. March, I only missed 2 days, 4 days. Forgot that went to 31. So sometimes when I'm out of town or whatever, there's no way for me to do it. Depends on the situation. So, but I get right back on it, as you can tell. So, I also track my orders so that I know that I've gotten anything that I've ordered. I have a couple of orders that are subscription. One is my Allie Edwards. I have a couple of subscriptions there that come together, so I just say subscriptions. And then I have Heidi Swap subscription to the Stamp Society. Which I have been using in my Hobonichi cousin. So we will just go ahead and add that. And let's see. I use Coffee Monster Co. here. And I've got some markers to match this month's kit. But I think I'm going to use this orange and not the green. I have a other green here, so then going to put a box around this. The reason I started to do this for the orders was sometimes I would order something that would be something that would take quite a while to get to me, and I'd almost forget all about it. So this helps me. I can look back like I have this order still to come, but I know it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So then I'd have all my orders done. Here I ordered the Story Play kit from Allie Edwards. It's a special kit that she had. She had problems with them getting the orders. So I did not get that until this past weekend, which last week was Week in the Life ordering, and I got both kits at the same time. So I got my Week in the Life kit within, 3 days? And this took a month and a half or so to get here. So, but that's okay. So it continues with every month on this, but I have a whole new book, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Not yet. So here is May, and we're going to find our tweezers is what we're going to do. Oh, where are they? There they are. So, this is some Coffee Monster Co. washi that I got, my last order. Yep, comment review. It's always hard for me to put these down while videoing. Might be easier with my fingers. Because I need to look at it closely. And so on the video makes it hard because of the fact that if I put my head over it, you won't see. So that makes it a little hard. And just do these day of the week headers. So on the monthly, if you're new here or haven't seen my previous videos, the monthly calendar, I track, or I'm not going to say track. I don't really track. What I do is use it as a gratitude calendar. So for each day, no matter how good or how bad, I try to think of something I am grateful for that day. And I put it in this calendar. And it helps me, one, to stay grounded, to be thankful for the things I do have, be thankful for a lot of different things instead of always looking at the negative, which is so easy to do these days. Now, this box originally had May over here. Well, I'm stamping May here, so I put May sticker over here so that when I'm flipping through pages, it's easy to see. As you can see, April, and I stamped April over here. It's easy to see what month. So, move stuff out of my way here. I don't think I need anything else from this till later. I also have these. But so I have different stamp sets here. Get one of these to use to stamp on. I have some ink here. So this one is from the January highlight stamp from Heidi Swap. It's an add-on to the Stamp Society subscription. So I've been getting those, and I use this Hello every month. Oops, that one kind of fell off. So that one's done. Then I use the current month, or, you know, the month that I just got. To stamp the month. So I just got this one the other day, which is nice because I get it before the month starts, and I can stamp it out. I will say it takes some getting used to stamping on this paper. That one come out good. So put that away. And this is a Heidi Swap fill in the blank stamp set, and I've had that one for a little while. I'm not sure what year it was. Most likely last year, but who knows. So what this one is, oh, I got it upside down. There we go. Yep. So this says grateful for. So kind of tells you what this is. Right? There it goes. So another stamp set I've been using every month is Heidi Swap. It is the highlight stamp set that's for the year. So there's one for each month, but this one is not month specific. It's just for the year. Now this one, I'm using highlights. I'm missing a stamp. Oh, this one. That's right. I got them out of order. Highlights I'm going to use over on the weekly spread. Make sure I got that right. There we go. So this will take a minute, guys. I just sit here and stamp. And each one of these, gratitude. I know a lot of people wouldn't do this, but I just like to do it. And I'll show you. See, that's my gratitude. I still have to do today. So the whole month. Oops. Let's see if I can get that. There's March. There's February. And there's January. And it's really, I'm liking being able to go back and actually kind of see what I was grateful for each of those days. So I said I put the Coffee Monster Co. washi tape there. I put it there also since that is June 1st. And I do not need to fill that box out. A little boring watching me do this, I know. But until I learn to do video editing where I can fast forward through some stuff, you're kind of stuck with me with real time. The other thing I'm liking about doing the planner is actually using my stamps more. And I'm trying to do it even more. I have bought a couple of new ones. I've bought some planner stamps from Hiba Alcibi Creates. I think her YouTube channel is My Little Journal. I think that's what it says. I could be wrong, but it's something like that. So she journals differently. She does memory keeping really in her planners. But she has a little shop and she has some stamp sets. And I've bought a few of them that I really like. Okay, so that's done. And if I do, let's see, what is this one? I didn't take anything out of this one. Not on a regular basis. Did I? Yes, I did. That's my gratitude. So this is Allie Edwards. It was a one little word phrase and icon stamp from 2017. And I'm just using the gratitude from that. So that is done, but this is still kind of wet. So we are going to flip that over to there. As you can see, these are my weeklies, and I use the highlight over here, even though I do have to finish right in the last couple of days on there. And I've already did highlights on this one. Ah, I was ahead. But I still have to do highlights on the other. So this one, no, there it is. I'm just using VersaFine Onyx Black. And the highlights, upside down. They're so little, sometimes it's hard to see which way it's supposed to go. Need that anymore. This dries pretty quick, unlike this. These are some chalk inks. June 6 is the name of it. I got it from Amazon. And I think there's like 40 different colors. Really well priced. So that's what I've been using, but it does take a minute for those to dry. Use my words. Okay. So that is done. Just quick show you, this is my washies that I've bought. I bought these, I think at Michael's? I can't remember. I know that was Michael's. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And these are Coffee Monster Co. This and this, Heidi Swap. I just got these. And these were Coffee Monster, but they are actually just little sticky notes. I put the stickers from all my orders. I have one more of these, but I actually used it on a page. These are my Coffee Monster Co's. And this is from Nightingale Paper Company. These were cute little Post-it notes that I found at Walmart. They're so cute, and they actually fit within these columns too, if I wanted to use them there. And this is a Post-it note that came in my, I think, one little word kit from Allie. So I'm putting these in here. It's good for me to reference to see what I might want to do. If you haven't been here before, I also have the Tombow markers and mild liners that match the Coffee Monster Co's monthly kits. Wow. And then I wrote them over here and swatched them out because, as you can see, that's the dark blue. That's the dark blue. It's pretty close. But sometimes you get some and you're like, whoo, that's a bit different. But these are, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. This just shows up a lot brighter. But this is something I printed from her. She posted it on her Facebook page. But it's not swatched on this actual paper. So this kind of lets me know what those colors will look like on this paper. And I like that. So what I do, as you can see, is, see I'm stamping. I got stickers. I also got a cute little stamp. Well, I got both. So this is from Hiba. So again, it's Hiba Alcibi Creates. But I got these off of Etsy and they're planner icons. I've run out of my little things to put my stamp sets in, like this one. And they're out of stock right now. I'm sad because I can't keep up with my stuff. But it's little icons, and it's from the Printed Heron on Etsy. So it's different little icons, which is so great to fit into your planner. So I've got this one from Hiba, and also this one from Hiba. I don't really use these, but I can use them in other things. I do Week in a Life, Day in a Life, December Daily, all sorts of things that I can use numbers. But I love using these. So we have icons, we have words outlined, the text blocks. So loving those. Anyway, so what I do each time, as you can see, is I put my highlights over here. I can't take credit from this. This is actually Linda Loves Creating. She does it, and I love the idea because it really does help you stay caught up in like Project Life or other storytelling projects, because all I do is have to go back to this week and look and see what the highlights were. I can read the rest of it if I want to, and then I can stay caught up with my Project Life really easy. So that is about all. I won't be doing, of course, any of my regular pages, but as you can see, like, I've got some blank space here. I'm okay with it. This one I actually have, I was so busy I didn't have time, but I wrote it down later on another sheet of paper. I just got to transfer it over. Here is a weekend where me and one of my best friends went down to the Keys. We called it the birthday bash event, just like this is from a Nightingale Paper Company. I had never been to the Keys, yet I am a native Floridian. Just every time had a plan to go there, something came up and we never went. So we went. It was her birthday weekend. My birthday was just a couple of weeks prior to that. So we went there for the whole weekend. We had a blast. But see, as you can see, here's some of the pages. Sometimes they're full, sometimes they're not. Here's a die that I got from, see, here's the other piece from Nightingale Paper Company. This was my first order from them. Happened to be on February 14th. I use little things in my planners, you name it. But this was a die I got from Heidi Swap. And I actually have a quote I want to put here, but I just have to print it on sticker paper, and I don't like to waste it, so I wait until I have enough to fill up a whole page. So anyway, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. And until next time, thank you for stopping by, and bye-bye.